of just lay the foundation. You can't do that, or women can't do that. A job site isn't a place for women. Women aren't strong enough. You've obviously broken down that, mightily through that. So when you still, as other women in construction reach out to you, they probably say these same things like when you first get started. So to this day, from when you started, when you hear those, now what are your feelings in your bones when other women are empowered to connect with you? But do you still have a thought of, there's probably men out there, construction companies that, oh, we can handle it, like it's not for you kind of thing, or we'll give you this small project. Tell me what goes through your mind when you hear these things.
Well, my mind personally, I just roll my eyes. I'm like, whatever. Like, watch me do it. I actually want to tell about her daughter Elodie, and just, she hasn't ever known different that women can't be in construction. And so she has an interesting story of hearing about different careers or education. Tell her, when she was like, well, you don't want to end up in this type of career. She's like, what? That's what my mom does.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was Marina. Yeah. So my older daughter was at school. She's in middle school, and she had been helping. So we built the house that she built during 2020. So my kids were out of school a lot. And so my oldest daughter would come and work on the job site. So she had just come for the foundation pour. So she'd helped us tie rebar and seen them pour the concrete into the forms and how that creates the walls and the foundation. And she loved it. And so literally the next week she was in school, because they went like half days or whatever. And she was there, and she had a teacher that was teaching them like digital literacy, like business skills and things. And he said to them, like, it's so important that you learn these skills so that you don't end up like working in, like doing concrete work like I did when I got out of high school. Like you need, that, it basically painted it as like the worst job ever. And Marina came home and she was so mad. She was like, that mom, he said it was terrible. Like, that was such a great job. I'm like, I agree. Like, it clearly wasn't the job for him, but it is a great job. I mean, it's amazing to be able to go to work every day and see these foundations be built and know that you're building something that's going to withstand time and that families are going to build their memories in. And I mean, it's a fabulous place to be in the industry. And she, as a young girl, even, she was only 13, recognized that and loved it. And so, I mean, I think it's just being on site and having that exposure. My youngest daughter is always asking me when I'll teach her to be a builder. And I think it's just seeing me doing it. I grew up in the industry, and until I started my company in 2016, I had never even thought about working on site. I did marketing, and I liked all those things. But I love being a general contractor. That's the place for me. And just because I hadn't seen anybody doing it, that was a female that I like could relate to, I didn't see myself in that job. So the more visibility we get for women in construction, the easier it is for other people to see themselves in those jobs.
Well, I think